Welcome back guys to another Clash Royale video. Today we're trying out the PEKKA freeze combo. It's a super deadly combo that I've been seeing used a lot recently, especially at the top of the leaderboards. Let's take a look at TV Royale here and count how many people are using the PEKKA freeze combo. We have 1, 2, 3 right there, 4, going down some more here, 5, 6, 7 different people using the PEKKA freeze combo. So it's very popular right now. But I want to talk to you guys briefly about the deck that I've built and why I built this specific deck. So here's the deck right here. Now I have the Fireball and the Zap spell in there, just because I've been facing a ton of people using the 3 Musketeer combo. And unfortunately my Fireball isn't high enough level to take it out in one shot. So I threw in the Zap spell as well to take it out. There are some other counters to the 3 Musketeers, like the Valkyrie and the Freeze spell or the Lightning spell, but the Fireball and the Zap spell are just pretty universal. I can use them on other battles as well and still make good use of them. I've also got the Baby Dragon in here to just help support that PEKKA and take out any low health units. Now my main attack strategy with this deck, guys, is to go in with my PEKKA, distract the tower, and then send in my Hog Rider afterwards and then freeze everything and get some damage done to that tower. Or my other strategy is to send the PEKKA on one side, and then while he drops all of his defensive troops trying to defend that PEKKA, I'll drop my Hog Rider on the other side and go in with the free spell and do some damage there. But there are some different ways to kind of build a PEKKA freeze deck, guys. For example, you could use the PEKKA with the Valkyrie or the Dark Prince, go in there, drop that free spell and freeze any of his defensive troops while the PEKKA and the Valkyrie do damage and take out all the troops, and then go in and damage the tower. So there are some different ways to build this deck, but this is the one I'm using right here. So let's go in, start opening up some of these chests here, and then go into some replays. So as we always do, we're going to start with these free chests and see if we can't get some gold and epics. What do we have here? No epics, but some gold is good. Crown chest here, what do we got? 200 gold. Gems. Wizard's almost able to be upgraded, so I might do a video on that when I level him to level 6. More Zap spells. Fireball. And Spear Goblins. And finally, what do we have here? 200 more gold. Royal Giant, Musketeers, and finally the Tesla. Alright guys, that's going to do it for the chest opening. Let's go ahead to some of those replays. So here we are with the first replay, guys. Now the thing with this deck that I built specifically is it is a super aggressive deck, and I did play pretty aggressive with this deck. I don't have any defensive towers or the Elixir Collector, so nothing to distract any attacking troops. So right here, he drops his pump way in the back here. So I'm going to start setting up a push here because I know he's down 5 Elixir. I drop that PEKKA way in the back and allow myself to build out some Elixir and start setting up a push here. He drops some Spear Goblins there, so I'm going to wait a second and then drop my Baby Dragon to support my PEKKA. Now the thing here, guys, is my Baby Dragon is only level 2, which I'll be honest, feels really low level at this trophy range. I'm facing a lot of people that have level 4 or 5 epics, so a level 2 Baby Dragon at this trophy range just doesn't really seem to have that same power that I used to have at the lower ranges there. But we were able to get in there, get some damage done to that tower. We brought it all the way from full health down to 1400 health with just the Baby Dragon and the Spear Goblins doing damage for the most part. So right here I got my Hog Rider going in on the right hand side. I'm still just putting out a ton of pressure, being super aggressive with this deck. I dropped that free spell. My Hog Rider on the right hand side is able to bring that tower from full health all the way down to 900 health. Now he has his Hog Rider doing some damage to my tower there, but that's okay because now we have some Goblins going back and doing a counter push and getting some pretty quick chip damage down to that tower on the left hand side there. And now we're both kind of going to just reset here. I'm going to wait for my Elixir to build up back to 10 or get it a little bit higher before I start setting up a push here. He has those archers coming in here. I really don't want them getting a couple of shots off on that tower, so I dropped my Baby Dragon to distract. But right there, guys, was an example of how weak this level 2 Baby Dragon is. Those couple of archers were able to bring it down to pretty much half health. Now right here, he was super aggressive and did a 9 Elixir push with the Barbs and the Spear Goblins and the Goblins. And with 4 Elixir Fireball, I was able to counter that entire push. And right at this point in the battle, I knew I had a pretty strong Elixir advantage because of that defense right there. So I'm going to go ahead and start setting up another push here. He drops his Hog Rider, but my PEKKA is going to make quick work at that Hog Rider right there. 2 shots and it's dead. Didn't even get a chance to get a hit off on that tower. And now I'm going to do that split push that I was talking about, guys, earlier. I have my Hog Rider going on the right hand side. I drop a free spell. My PEKKA and my Goblins are able to go on the left hand side. Now unfortunately, those Barbs are going to do a pretty good job distracting my entire push on the left hand side, but on the right hand side we were able to take out that tower. Now one thing I might want to consider with this deck, guys, or you might want to consider trying out, is throwing in a Valkyrie or a Dark Prince instead of the Baby Dragon, because my level 2 Baby Dragon just isn't high enough level to take out those Barbs fast enough. Usually my P.E.K.K.A is just too easily distracted with the Baby Dragon support. So right here, I'm going to drop a Fireball and support my P.E.K.K.A, start getting it to the bridge. Now he was able to take care of that tower there, but that's okay because his tower is down to 800 health, and I am feeling pretty confident at this point that I can go in there, drop a free spell with my Hog Rider and take it out right here. So we're into overtime, but I take it out in just the first second of overtime for a 1 crown victory, guys. Let's go ahead to the next replay here. So here we are with the next replay, guys. So right at the start here, I'm just gonna wait a second, wait for him to make the first move. He drops the Elixir Pump way in the back corner, so I have a pretty decent starting hand. So I'm gonna go in with the Hog Rider and try and punish him for setting down that Elixir Pump. He drops the Barbarians to try and defend that Hog Rider. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze all of that, and then use my Fireball to damage that tower and damage those Barbarians. It was a pretty risky initial push, but it was pretty successful. We brought his tower down to 800 health. Now he's got a pretty strong push coming back at me. I dropped those Goblins to try and defend that Hog Rider, but he uses his freeze, which forces me to use that Zap spell to take out some of those Barbarians, as well as stun that Hog Rider for just a second here. So that push there was pretty successful for him. He brought my tower down to 1300 health. Now right there, looking back at this, I kind of made a mistake there. I tried to push back with some Goblins because I was pretty sure that he was low on Elixir, but it was pretty much a waste. He dropped that bomb tower to take out those Goblins, and I didn't get too much damage done to that tower, so I would have been much better off saving that 4 Elixir for a P.E.K.K.A push. But right here, he has 2 pumps down as well as that bomb tower. I'm going to drop that P.E.K.K.A way in the back here, and by the time he makes it up to the bridge, hopefully the health on that bomb tower will be drained down a little bit more, as well as I'll be able to set up a push behind my P.E.K.K.A. He tries to be aggressive here on the left-hand side. He's trying to punish me for dropping that P.E.K.K.A on the right-hand side, but he drops that free spell a little bit too early, which allows me to drop my Goblins to take out that Hog Rider before he gets any damage done to my tower. Now right here, that 1 Goblin is able to go in there and finish out that bomb tower because it was distracted by my P.E.K.K.A. And right here I have my P.E.K.K.A distracting all of his troops as well as his tower. The Hog Rider is able to sneak in there. Now watch this, guys. Watch what this Hog Rider was able to do with 1 Hog Rider. He was able to go in there, take out the right-hand tower, go in, take out the bomb tower, and then go into the left-hand side with the help of a free spell, bring the left-hand tower down from full health all the way down to 1000 health. So that was 1 Hog Rider, guys, that took out the right-hand tower and did a ton of damage to the left-hand tower. That was really Elixir efficient right there. But once again, he's going to try and go in with the push on the right-hand side. Now right there, I made another mistake in this battle. I dropped my Goblins a bit too early. I knew he had the free spell, so I should have waited for him to use the free spell before I dropped the Goblins. But right there, I used the Zap spell. He countered with a Fireball. Now right here, guys, watch what I do here. He uses the Goblin Barrel on the right-hand tower, but I completely ignored it. I let him take out that tower for 2 reasons. 1, because I wanted to save the Elixir and do a strong push on the left-hand side, and 2, I really needed my crown chest, so I wanted to go for a 2 crown victory instead of defending for a 1 crown victory. So right there, we're going to go in with the P.E.K.K.A Baby Dragon and some Spear Goblins and be able to take out that second tower for a 2 crown victory, because with 15 seconds left, there's really no chance he's going to be able to go in and take out my left-hand tower. So right here, watch this, guys. This is pretty funny. Watch this P.E.K.K.A just follow this Hog Rider. Not really get anything accomplished. But there we go, guys. That's going to be a second victory for us. A 2-1 victory. Let's go ahead to the last replay here. So here we are with the last replay, guys. This one was against a level 9 who had a level 4 Golem. Like I said before, my level 2 epics right now just really don't seem to be cutting it. My Baby Dragon dies pretty quick, and a lot of the other cards that I want to try out, like the Prince and the Dark Prince, are still level 2, and I'll be honest, they die super fast at this trophy range, so that's why I've been kind of hesitant to try them out. But right here, he drops that level 4 Golem. I'm going to set up my P.E.K.K.A win the back, and hopefully they can meet in my zone, because then I'll have my Crown Tower helping out. Now the P.E.K.K.A is a pretty decent counter to the Golem because it does a super high amount of single target damage. So as you see here, the Golem will pretty much get taken out by the time it reaches my tower. Now I make a huge mistake here, guys. I dropped those Goblins a little bit too early, right before the Golem died, so they didn't even do anything. And by the time the Golem exploded, they killed the Goblins, so it was a huge waste of 2 Elixir right now. And watch this, guys. He's got a pretty strong push coming in here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to take out any of those supporting troops because, like I said, that Baby Dragon, being only level 2, died pretty quickly. And to right here, he was able to bring my tower down from full health all the way down to 800 health. Now, throughout this battle, guys, I make a couple mistakes, and I'll try and point that out to you. But I play super aggressively. Now, he started out with a really strong push, so we're going to see here how I turn this battle around. So right here, I got my P.E.K.K.A on the right-hand side, making his way up to the bridge here. Now, he dropped that Elixir Pump on the left. So I knew he was pretty low on elixir. Now right here he drops the golem on the left hand side, and I try and make a risky decision here. I'm trying to go for the 3-crown victory because I'm feeling pretty confident right now that I can go in and take out his king tower before his golem reaches my king tower. So we're able to go in there and take out his right hand tower. But watch this golem on the left hand side. His golem is able to take care of my tower on the left hand side, and my push made it all the way to his king tower and brings it down to about 2200 health. But he is able to defend it and then send up a counter push. So I really overextended there. It was really risky, but I wanted to try it out. So right here, he's got a golem as well as the ice wizard attacking my king tower. I drop a P.E.K.K.A again on the right hand side, trying to be super aggressive and trying to put some pressure on him, but he drops those barbarians, so I'm forced to use my fireball as well as my zap spell to take care of all of that. Now he drops his golem by his king tower, which is really going to distract my P.E.K.K.A and all my attacking troops long enough for him to defend it, which really sucks. That was an example there, guys, as a mistake I made. I was playing super aggressive, I overextended. Now he's got another super strong push coming back at me. He's got his wizard on the left hand side, which I'm going to drop my P.E.K.K.A to distract that wizard. And really, I'm going to ignore his push on the right hand side for the most part, because my tower on the right hand side is at full health. So I'm going to start setting up a push here on the left hand side and try and go in and take out that left tower, because I'm not going to bother again with the king tower because it's too easy for him to defend it. So right here, I drop my baby dragon. Baby dragon is going to try and finish off those troops, but once again, he's pretty weak. I should try out this deck once again with the bomber instead of the baby dragon and see if it has better success. But right here, I drop that P.E.K.K.A, take care of that wizard. I drop my spear goblins behind the ice wizard to take care of him. Now right here, he drops those barbarians once again to try and distract my P.E.K.K.A. I use the fireball there. Now right here, watch this, guys. I'm going to start setting up a push. I have my P.E.K.K.A as well as my goblins. I drop down the baby dragon. Now once that tower locks onto my P.E.K.K.A, I'm going to go ahead with the hog rider, go in there and try and do a sneak attack with the hog rider. I drop my freeze spell, I freeze the tower, the king tower, and that ice wizard, which allows me to get the 2-crown victory over a level 9, guys. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. As well, if you want, make sure to subscribe. I'll be putting out new Clash Royale stuff every single day. And if you have any feedback for this channel, different decks you want me to try out, please let me know in the comments below. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.